Good morning. Thank you for joining us this morning. My name is Marcus Solar. I'm an annuity director here at Insurance Agency Marketing Services. I wanted to thank Jake Quaglio-Rowley for joining us this morning from Nassau Re. They are a strategic partner and have been a strategic partner and great partner to Insurance Agency Marketing for many years. They bring to the table a very, very strong portfolio of solutions that you can offer to your clientele. We will be covering that portfolio this morning. They have added some incredible enhancements to that portfolio, including more diversification with indices, a increasing income rider, and much more. So if you have questions, we will be covering a lot of information this morning in the webinar. Please feel free to ask those as we go along. This will be a recorded webinar, so if you do get pulled away for any reason, please let me know. I'll be more than happy to get you a copy of the webinar once it is completed. Again, my name is Marcus Solar. I'm an annuity director here at Insurance Agency Marketing Services. I've been with the company for over 5 years. We have been in business helping independent producers with their business, growing their businesses for over 30 years now. And I want to share some of the programs that we do help you grow your practice here moving forward. We do have our new producer builder program, which is a way that we say thank you and welcome aboard to Insurance Agency Marketing Services to build upon that partnership for many years to come. It is based upon your fixed index annuity premium or single premium life premium. It's good for the first 180 days or 6 months you're on board with us. Once you do choose an item, whether you choose it at the $100,000 level or the $1 million level or anywhere in between, the program does shut off. But you can choose anything from a 1,500 piece postcard mailing at the $100,000 level or $750 in cash back, all the way to us helping you out with a core story brand builder, get published in major networks like ABC, Fox News, NBC, etc., to some pre-qualified preset annuity appointments, 8 to 10 of them, and helping you keep your pipeline full of people to see so that you can do what you do best, which is stay in front of qualified prospects and clients alike. Again, it is a way for us to say thank you and welcome aboard, and we look forward to many years of a great partnership. We also have our insurance agency marketing or IAMS business builder programs. We have the referral producer program and the marketing reimbursement program. Both these programs are set. As we do understand, it is very expensive for you to run your business. We want to help offset those costs. How do we do that? We do that through reinvesting into your practice, either through marketing reimbursement on the index annuity premium side with $100 for every 100,000 in premium going through the office, $200 for 100,000 in single premium life, or $200 for every $10,000 in life target. Again, it is a way for us to help you offset your expenditures within your office in moving forward and helping you build your practice. As far as back office support, I do believe in my heart that we do have some of the best back office support. How do we do that? We help you with paperless contracting. We help you with life and annuity quotes, top sales coaching and expertise up front. Do all the what I call the $10 an hour business office support for you so you can do what you do best, which is stay in front of your clients and prospects alike to continue to sell. So we offer all the forms at your fingertips, building tools and resources, and much harder. That is all the back office support that we do offer for you as an additional support feature from Insurance Agency Marketing Services. We also offer what we call Firelight, which is our e-application process. We do offer currently about 85% of the carriers that we offer across the board on the electronic Firelight system. It is available at your fingertips at our website at www.iamsinc.com. So if you do go out to our website, the Firelight system is there. It does eliminate all errors that you can make on an application, because it does not allow you to go forward without not missing any information. So it does get you paid quicker and gets the policy back in your client's fingertips much quicker, and you can stay in front of clients and prospects alike. If you have any questions on the Firelight system, you can certainly call into our office and talk to any of the annuity marketing directors, and we will be able to help you through that process. We do also offer creative marketing solutions with our advisors, no matter where you are in your practice, whether you're just getting into the business or been in the business 3 to 5 years or been in the business 20 years. And we can help you out with marketing support with either logo design, letterhead, social media consulting if you're just getting into the business, or if you've been in the business for many years and you're looking at doing some green screening advertising for some of the major networking, we can certainly help you out there and help you achieve the next level of success. If you have any questions on what we can do for you from a creative marketing solution standpoint, please give our creative marketing office a call and talk to either Curtis Hawks or Jacob Tedlock. They'd be more than happy to help you out with any questions with regard to the creative side of the house and how they can help support your business. We do offer our IAMS website, but before I get into the IAMS website, during regular business office hours, we do offer to our advisors and anyone that calls into our office a 2-ring challenge. We do realize that if it wasn't for you, the advisor in the field, it wouldn't be for us here in the office. So we do make a promise that we do answer every phone call that comes into the office within 2 rings of the phone. We do not offer voicemail here at all, so every phone call coming in is answered by a live individual. And when we are not here during off business hours, we do make available the IAMS website that is assisting you 24/7. It does have available tools out there, annuity, life, and long-term care product grids, quoting software, industry links, and most importantly, our sales resource library, which offers to our advisors a lot of different presentation materials. So if you are caught in a pinch during the off business hours and need a presentation, there are several different presentations based on several different topics available at your fingertips out on our sales resource library, available through you or to you on our website. So I would invite you to go out and spend some time, look around our website and familiarize yourself. And if you have any questions on this, again, please give any of the annuity, life, or long-term care marketing directors a call, and we will be more than happy to walk you through this. We do offer as an additional value add to our partners a retirement analyzer. The retirement analyzer software package is a way for you to help your clients forecast their retirement income planning needs down the road. It also helps answer some of the questions at the bottom of the page. You know, how would it affect my family if I died prematurely? What if the plans in which I believe to be true turned out not to be true when it comes to my retirement income planning? When would I like to know that? Today or the first day of retirement? So if you're not using a retirement income planning tool and would like to take a look at one, please give our office a call. What we're looking for is advisors that are currently actively contracted through insurance agency marketing services and currently doing business through us. And what we do is we pick up the cost of the software, let you use the software and all the marketing pieces associated with the program itself as an additional value add for your clientele to help drive more business and get referrals, and another prospecting way that you can utilize within your current marketing strategies. If you have questions on Retirement Analyzer, again, please give our office a call. We'll be more than happy to answer any questions on that and help you possibly get access to that software itself. If you are considering looking at or getting your Series 65 to either strengthen your client relationships, increase your retention, or increase your revenue within your practice, IAMS Wealth Management is looking for advisors that are looking to branch out into this arena or add this as a possible additional avenue to their practice. If you're tired of passing this business on to someone else in your community, or possibly running the risk of losing that business to an advisor down the street, please give our office a call and talk to either Mike Hansen or Charles Hearing Jr. They'd be more than happy to discuss the benefits of getting the Series 65, answer any questions with regards to the RIA or IAR designation, and they would be more than happy to help you out with those questions. Again, the Series 65, please call IAMS Wealth Management. They would be more than happy to help you in any aspect with relationship to that license. We do, and we are currently running our top producer trip. Qualification for this trip is running from December 1st of 2020 through June 30th of 2022. There is still time to qualify for this trip. It is 4.5 million points of annuity production to qualify. But the nice thing here is any business that you do through Insurance Agency Marketing Services, whether it is annuity, life, long-term care, med-sup, it does all count towards our top producer summit, which is going to be a cruise in Rome, Italy, that leaves August 28th of 2022 and returns September 4th of 2022. So if you have any questions on what the different types of business and how they qualify from a point structure, please give our office a call. We'll be more than happy to answer that for you. Again, a great cruise trip to Italy that will be taking place in August through the early part of September. We do also offer the Life and Annuity Academy. We have one coming up here in April in conjunction with North American. It is a training event that is currently paid for in conjunction with North American and Insurance Agency Marketing Services. What we're looking for this next event will be advisors that are currently licensed through Insurance Agency Marketing Services with North American and currently actively doing business with us. What we're going to be doing is bringing in 4 of our top producers, multi-million-dollar producers. Not only are they going to be sharing what they do from a prospecting standpoint, but their entire sales strategy, what's working for them, what's not working for them post-COVID, what they see as far as annuity industry threats and trends. We're going to be talking about large life case marketing. We're going to be talking about retirement analyzer, wealth transfer tools, advanced annuity sales topics, and much, much more. There really is not a topic that is not discussed or uncovered within this event. It is a 2-day event held at North American directly. If you have some interest in possibly being considered for this trip, please give our office a call at the number listed below. We would love to have you attend and love to learn more about your practice and see what we can do to help you grow here in 2022. If you are out on Facebook and LinkedIn and have social media accounts and like to follow, we do have Facebook and LinkedIn. The links are listed below. We try to update these on a weekly or bi-monthly basis with different articles around current topics or trends that we see within the industry and different times of the year. So if you'd like to link up to our Facebook account or our LinkedIn, please do so. We'd love to have you follow us and keep track of local trends going on within the industry. At this point in time, what I'd like to do is turn it over to Jake Quagley-Rowley. Again, he's been a great partner through Insurance Agency Marketing Services and Nassau Re. Again, they bring a top-line growth and income annuity portfolio to the table with the personal income annuity, personal protection choice, and growth annuity. They've made some great enhancements here in the last couple of weeks to that product portfolio, which Jake will cover this morning. And again, thank you, Jake, for taking the time out. And if anyone has any questions, please feel free to ask them as we go through, as we have a number of different items we're going to be covering this morning. Go ahead, Jake. Thank you.
Awesome, Marcus. Well, thank you. Thank you for the intro. Thanks for your partnership in your business. Really, to your point, excited about everything that we've got going on with our partnership, and significant amount of enhancements here announced beginning of February, and really have already seen a ton of momentum and traction with these enhancements. And so we're going to take some time here today to walk through sort of everything that has transpired since February 1, sort of show where they fit and what they do. But as we do that, you know, as Marcus has mentioned, we have an unbelievable partnership, a lot of different synergies between Nassau and insurance agency marketing. We can't thank you enough for the business and partnership, and I want to thank each and every one of you on the call for taking time out of your day to get a better understanding of everything that's going on at Nassau. We've been operating under the tagline for the last year and a half or so, working hard to be your carrier of choice. And you're going to see that in a lot of the great opportunities that we have when you think about all the different product, all the different companies that are out there today. Why Nassau? Why this partnership with insurance agency marketing? Why does it make sense in terms of building successful retirement solutions with clients and prospects that you're working with? First and foremost, again, is that strength and partnership. We're going to talk about company upgrades, financial sort of stability of Nassau Life and Annuity Company, the value that insurance agency marketing saw, the direction of the company in terms of why they chose us as a partner together. Not only that, but we're working hard to provide best-in-class service. We want to put more efficiencies back into your business so you can do what you do best, and that's protect those assets, protect that lifetime income from volatility, from everything that's going on in the marketplace, and help ensure the lifestyle your client wants to live throughout their retirement days. We're going to talk about value add by choosing Nassau and working through insurance agency marketing. We're going to talk about some great value add programs that you'll have access to. You can put money back into your business. You've got access to senior leadership at Nassau to continue to give feedback, build out a portfolio, and build out a partnership that's not only meaningful to the company, but also meaningful to you. Excuse me. And last but not least, and maybe most importantly, the product portfolio. As Marcus mentioned, we've made significant enhancements that went live February 1 of this year. A majority of these enhancements were based on feedbacks that we've received from you, the advisor, as well as individuals like Marcus at the marketing organization level. We've added crediting strategies to the portfolio. We've really built a customizable and diversified portfolio that you can stand behind, again, when making a recommendation of a product to a client. We've streamlined our accumulation story. We've added rising income opportunity income riders on our accumulation product. And we've also attached a return of premium feature that's now streamlined across the entire portfolio. But as we walk through the 4 bullet points of why Nassau, number 1, again, was the partnership that we have together. Nassau's working hard to build a company that you can continue to trust and believe in. Since December 17th, Nassau received an AM Best upgrade, bumping us up to a B++. Our second upgrade in the last 3 years. Other things that Nassau has done is really the strength in numbers. You can see we've been delivering on promises since 1851, 170 years in business. Almost $20 billion in assets in management and well north of over 400,000 policies in force. But from a financial standpoint, one of the biggest numbers that you see right up there in the top left is our solvency ratio. Today sits at 107%, meaning for every dollar of liabilities Nassau has on the books, we have over $1.07 in assets. We are very, very well positioned from a financial platform, and we've seen that in that third-party affirmation with 2 upgrades from AM Best over the last 3 years. We'll continue to stay committed to providing a stable backdrop for you. So again, when you know you make a recommendation of a Nassau product, at the time of your client's needs, when they need to lean and leverage those benefits that you talked about, you know Nassau is going to be there standing behind those commitments and delivering on those promises that you made to that client. The second bullet point was building best-in-class service, creating an environment that adds more efficiencies to your business. Now, I won't walk through all the numbers. I don't necessarily even need to describe all the different numbers that you see on the screen in front of you. Marcus mentioned how insurance agency marketing leverages Firelight. Obviously, in Nassau, we do that as well. And you can see today my e-app utilization sits at 75%, which translates to over 70% of applications coming in being in good order, meaning you don't have to go back to your client to get a form initialed. You don't have to get something signed or corrected. You're leveraging that e-app platform to get that business in-house, get it in good order, get that policy delivered to your client or your prospect quicker, and get you paid faster. We're also doing it that's helping on the speed to issue side of things. Nassau as a whole, so taking our cash with app, taking our transfer business, currently sits at an 18-day turnaround time, which is extremely fast for this industry. Now, if it's a cash with app that's in good order, it's turning around in 48 or so hours. Pulling in, obviously, transfers to have that 18-day turnaround time, very, very strong commitment on that front. We've enacted things like instant suitability, instant decision guarantee. So before you even complete an e-app, you know that that policy has already been approved through suitability. It's something we're continuing to build more momentum as more advisors are getting comfortable with that tool. And last but not least, in 2021, my suitability decline rate was roughly about 1.5%, meaning for every 100 applications that came into Nassau, roughly 99 of them are getting issued. So again, we're trying to continue to build a platform. We made 93 changes to our e-app software last year based on feedback from you and back office support. We're trying to find ways, again, to add more efficiencies back into your business. The third point, meaningful value add. You already saw all the great tools and resources that insurance agency marketing provides you. We at Nassau want to piggyback on that. And again, our way of thanking you for choosing insurance agency marketing to write your Nassau business is knowing that all FIA premium that you submit will qualify towards Nassau Elite qualification. What is Nassau Elite? Again, a value add program that requires only $1.75 million in issued FIA premium in a calendar year. What do you get for achieving that $1.75 million? First and foremost, you're going to get compensation enhancements. Nassau is going to pay on your first year qualifying a 50 basis point bonus, retro to $1 on your entire block of sales for that year. If you did $5 million in sales with Nassau, you'd receive a 50 basis point bonus on that entire $5 million block of FIA sales. Your second consecutive year qualifying as Nassau Elite, we're going to increase that bonus up to 75 basis points. Again, we're going to pay that bonus retro to $1, and we'll also pay that bonus out on a quarterly basis once you achieve that qualifying status. So it's a way to earn additional compensation, squeeze every penny that you can. From a compensation standpoint, put that money back into your business. Use it any way that you see fit. On top of that, you're also going to receive concierge service, meaning once you achieve Nassau Elite, you will have a dedicated new business case manager inside of Nassau who's responsible for your business going forward. One specific individual, you or your back office team, can build a relationship to help get that business moved quicker. Not only that, we'll provide a post-service case manager. So if there's a misstep or something goes wrong, once that policy is in force, you've got one point of contact that you can leverage to get that situation fixed. Now you've received compensation enhancement. You've got a dedicated concierge service team inside of Nassau. Last but not least, for achieving Nassau Elite, again, $1.75 million in FIA sales. If you're one of our top 50 qualifiers, you and a guest will join us for our annual sales trip. In April, we'll be taking our top 50 from 2021 down to Key Largo, Florida, and we'll be announcing later this quarter location for the 2022 qualification period. Keep your eyes peeled, because if it goes away as planned, you're not going to want to miss this trip. And for only $1.75 million, I'd be hard pressed to find another opportunity where you're going to get these great value adds to your program or to your business to maximize, again, that benefit. Last but not least, when we talk about the four cornerstones of why Nassau, maybe most importantly is the product portfolio. You're going to see a portfolio that's comprehensive and customizable based on the needs of your client. Whether we're looking for guarantees, income, long-term care type enhancements, legacy protection, we can provide a solution on a guaranteed basis that's going to provide industry-leading payouts and guarantees in those areas. Maybe your client's concerned about volatility, but they're still at a point where they want to try and maximize that upside while also protecting the principal or the assets that they have, moving away from some of the volatility. With the enhancements we recently announced, you're going to see, again, a comprehensive and diversified accumulation story, not only inside of our Nassau Growth Annuity, but a streamlined accumulation story across our entire portfolio. So let's start right where we sort of spun off there from a product standpoint, and let's look at Nassau Growth Annuity. This is without a doubt one of the faster growing accumulation products in the marketplace today. We're seeing week over week increase in sales with this product. And I believe in why we're doing this webinar today with the enhancements that were recently announced, we're only going to see that momentum continue to increase. Now, obviously, where the markets are today doesn't hurt us as well. We've got that protection from a guaranteed side of things with the FIA. But what Nassau Growth Annuity does is it gives us that higher accumulation potential than you necessarily see with a guaranteed product. It's a contract that we issue up to age 85, up to $1 million without prior home office approval. Currently, this product is available in 47 states. Maine, Massachusetts, and New York, the only three current states where Nassau Growth Annuity is not approved. When I talk about this product, one of the things that sort of speaks the most to producers and advisors that I'm working with is the customization of this product, the flexibility that you have with this contract. You can see with this product, you have two different contract durations, a 7 and a 10-year contract. Very strong compensation on both of these contracts. And again, all premium works towards qualifying you towards Nassau Elite. But you've got flexibility in this product. Access to 10% penalty free as soon as 30 days after issue. You've got customization. We're going to talk about both fee and no fee crediting strategies. So depending on what our goal is, are we trying to maximize that accumulation potential? We can stretch that par rate even higher by allocating inside of a fee strategy. Or if a client just wants max upside without any fees, we can build a solution on that front as well inside Nassau Growth Annuity. Flexibility and customization. Every Nassau Growth Annuity contract comes with a built-in return of premium, or as I like to call, return of fee feature. And what that states is, at end of contract duration or at death, if that client had elected one of the fee strategies and that 1% annual fee ended up chipping away at the principal, so we went through an extended period of flat to down markets. Again, that fee chipped away at the principal. At end of contract duration or at death, Nassau is going to true that premium up and make sure the client gets no less than the premium they put into the policy. So at the end of the day, the client's not going to be penalized for trying to maximize their upside accumulation opportunity. And then we also added 2 additional income riders, which we'll talk about in another couple slides, bumping this up to 4 different income opportunities, whether we're looking for steady income or inflationary protected income within the Nassau Growth Annuity. Now here's where we get a little bit down into the weeds, but I want to highlight these enhancements because as I've called around and talked with advisors, the number one feedback so far that I've gotten is where the portfolio sits today from an accumulation standpoint. Much more competitive today than what it was 10, 11 days prior to February 1. When you look at the screen in front of you, though, it can be a little bit daunting with all the potentially different strategies that you see. So what I want to do is create what I'm calling a diversified, simplified approach to accumulation. On that last slide, you saw lines upon lines upon lines of different crediting strategies. At the end of the day, what's important to know is there's really only 3 indexes inside of Nassau Growth Annuity, which is now the entire portfolio as well. We've got your benchmark index, the S&P 500. Flagship index where we're seeing a significant amount of assets allocated to today. In addition to that benchmark index, the S&P 500, we also have now a NASDAQ 100 index. So sort of your high vol tech type companies where we've seen a lot of growth and accumulation, right, over the last several years. Not only that, though, our third index is our volatility control index, the Smart Passage Index, an index that's comprised of the 200 least volatile stocks inside of the S&P 500. The real differentiator, though, that you have with Smart Passage Index is the fact that this index comes with a 16.5% volatility target. Think about that from an industry perspective today. The average vol index carries a 5 to 6% volatility target. What we've uncovered and what we know is in highly volatile markets, that low vol target really caps that client's exposure to the index that we're tracking. The Smart Passage Index comes with 3 to 4 times vol target your standard volatility control index has today. And what that means to you, what that means to your client, is they have more access to the index that we're tracking. In recovery periods, that's going to give that client higher upside opportunity. So once you understand that there's really only 3 different diversified indexes to elect from, then what you know is each and every one of those indexes comes with a 1-year annual reset. And we can do a base par rate that comes no cap, no spread, no fee. Or we can do an enhanced par rate for a 1% annual strategy fee. We're going to increase that par rate. Each one of these three diversified indexes also come on a 2-year chassis or a 2-year reset. Again, a base 2-year reset, no cap, no spread, no fee, or an enhanced par rate for a 1% annual strategy fee. We're going to enhance that participation rate, giving that client higher upside potential. You and your client have the ability to allocate between any one and all of these 3 different indexes, and then the 4 different variations that you have of these 3 strategies. So again, a great way to diversify it, and here's what I found, a way to simplify sort of the explanation so you can get a better understanding of the opportunities that you have inside the Nassau Growth Annuity. I'm not going to spend a ton of time on this. This is something that after the webinar, as we're doing case design, as you're working with Marcus or the great team at Insurance Agency Marketing, they can run through specific renewal or crediting periods that are out there. Here you can see rates effective February 1, so the launch of those 3 new crediting strategies, NASDAQ 100 1 and 2 year, and a 1-year Smart Passage Index. You can see where rates sit. Again, know that you have the ability to allocate funds between any and all of the strategies that you see on the screen in front of you. The only time your client is going to be assessed a fee is when they have a portion of assets allocated to one of the fee strategies, and it's only going to apply to the portion of assets that are there. Here again is just a more simplistic way to look at it, breaking it down by the indexes so you can get an idea of what that 1% annual strategy fee means from a rate perspective. You see our 1-year S&P par rate sits at 37%. It jumps up to 50% for that 1% annual strategy fee. So again, these are tools, these are pieces of information that we can work with you to get, but I want you to get an idea of that, again, diversification that you now have from an accumulation standpoint inside the Nassau portfolio. We talked about the ability to put together customized illustrations. Really what I like to highlight when we talk about this slide in front of you. Yes, we're showing you the last, best, and worst 10-year period. But one of the questions that I often get, or the pushback that I often get is, hey, Jake, I know I'm working with this client and they want nothing to do with fees. So, we're thinking about maybe looking at a product or looking at an accumulation opportunity where there are no fee strategies. And while I completely understand that, first and foremost, here you can get an idea of what that fee potential means. There's obviously significant upside by maximizing that par rate. While at a baseline, remembering we have that return of fee feature in there, knowing the client's never going to go backwards, never going to be penalized for trying to maximize accumulation. But not only that, I always talk about renewal periods. There's going to be periods of time where volatility spikes. And when volatility jumps, what generally happens? From a pricing standpoint, renewal rates are going to have to decrease. And here you can see the strength in the returns, knowing that, hey, if in a period of time we hit a renewal anniversary and renewal rates have to come down a little bit to adjust for volatility, maybe that's a point in time where I want to buy up that par rate to try and, again, maximize my accumulation potential. Now, one of the pieces we'll continue to offer, you see on the screen in front of you, we update this on a monthly basis. It's our historical renewal rate piece, so you can get an idea. We want to be transparent. We want to be open. We want you to have the comfort of knowing that when you make a recommendation of a Nassau product, we're going to stand behind you and not have those rates drop to the product minimums 2, 3, 4 years down the road. And again, you're the one that's going to have to face the client sitting across the table. A lot of great opportunity, a very, again, diversified, simple portfolio now from an accumulation standpoint. But one of the other enhancements, and Marcus and I were talking about this prior to the call here this morning, was the launch of 2 new optional income riders on Nassau Growth Annuity. Now, again, I'm going to do my best, because when you look at the screen and you see 4 different income riders, that at times can be a little bit daunting, especially if you're new to Nassau and you didn't know the portfolio prior to this call. But much like we did with the accumulation story, we're simplifying it down. And remember, there's really only 3 allocation strategies, 3 indexes to choose from. Now, there's different ways that we can, again, position those assets. But with these income riders, there's really two income riders. And with each one, you can position it 2 different ways. So you see the first 2 columns. You've got what we call amplified income and amplified income with rising income opportunity. With the amplified income, all details of the rider are identical. You can see the fee of the amplified income rider is 25 basis points. When you elect that rider, we're going to attach a benefit base that grows at 150% of index credits. So 25 basis points with amplified income attaches a benefit base that grows at 150% of index credits. The differentiator is, are we choosing a steady income, which is going to come with higher payout factors up front, or are we going to elect a rising income opportunity, an inflationary hedge, where if we elect that rider, we're going to get slightly reduced payout factors up front, but our benefit base is going to continue to grow at 150% of index credits, meaning year over year, as we get ongoing credits, our income amount is going to continue to grow. The other rider is Amplified Income Plus, which you see on the right-hand side of the screen. Here, a slightly higher fee. So the fee for the Amplified Income Plus rider is 95 basis points. If you and your client elect this rider, we're going to attach a benefit base that still grows at 150% of index credits. But on top of that, Nassau is going to guarantee we're going to grow that benefit base at 3% simple for up to 15 years, or until the client activates the rider, whichever comes first. So we've got a guaranteed component built into the Amplified Income Plus rider. Much like Amplified Income, then the variation is, do we want to elect a steady income where we're going to get higher payout factors up front and we lock in that income for life? Or do we want a rising income opportunity where our payout factors are going to be slightly reduced up front, but our benefit base will continue to grow at 150% of index credits? So again, customizable solutions. If your client's looking to leverage an asset and have that potentially provide an income stream at some point down the road, we've got that opportunity with a diversified, strong accumulation story, some of the top S&P 500 par rates in the industry today, and then an income approach with the Amplified Income Plus story within Nassau Growth Annuity. I am extremely excited, and the feedback, again, that we've been getting are the added allocation opportunities, that diversified accumulation approach. The rising income opportunity really completes the accumulation story. But let's transition quickly. I've got a couple slides I want to talk about the guaranteed side of the Nassau portfolio. Personal income annuity, the flagship product inside our portfolio, a product that, just like the name of the product says, was designed to provide a competitive guaranteed lifetime income the client can never outlive. And it does it on a guaranteed basis. Now, one of the enhancements you see, the last bullet point that went into effect on February 1, is the fact that this product now also has that return of premium, return of fee feature built in. So it's a great way, again, to try and maximize accumulation while also leveraging that guaranteed lifetime income and know the client can never go backwards because of that fee from an accumulation standpoint. Now, the strength of the personal income annuity is, again, the guarantees. And once we know we have a client that's looking to receive a guaranteed lifetime income, the only question you have to ask at that point is when. When are you transitioning from the accumulation to the distribution phase? If it's within the first 3 years after issue, we're going to elect our Income Today rider. With that Income Today rider, Nassau is going to give that client an immediate and guaranteed 30% bonus to their income account or benefit base. They then have the flexibility to activate that guaranteed lifetime income rider as soon as 30 days after issue. But if your client doesn't access that lifetime income rider in the first contract anniversary or in the first contract year, at the end of the first contract anniversary or 12th month, Nassau is going to add another guaranteed 7.5% bonus on top of that 30% bonus. And if they don't activate that income anywhere between month 13 and 24, Nassau is going to add another 7.5% guaranteed bonus to the income account, giving that client a full 45% bonus to their income account or benefit base. If their income time horizon was a little bit longer, so they're thinking they're not going to transition to the distribution phase for 5, 6, 7, 8 years down the road, that's where you're going to elect the Income Tomorrow rider. Instead of getting a big upfront bonus, here what we're going to do is we're going to grow your client's benefit base or income account at a guaranteed 14% simple per year for up to 10 years or until they activate the rider, whichever comes first. So again, peace of mind, predictability, which again, we're seeing a push with this product right now, especially with all the volatility that we're seeing out there in the open marketplace. One of the other great feedback that I get with the Nassau Personal Income Annuity is the simplistic illustration nature. This is something, again, the great team at Insurance Agency Marketing can pull together for you. It's a one-page illustration that's going to do a side-by-side comparison of Income Today versus Income Tomorrow. When we talk about the enhancements, prior to February 1, the Nassau portfolio personal income annuity had a completely different accumulation package than what you saw with Nassau Growth Annuity. But February 1, again, what we did is we streamlined the accumulation story. And inside personal income annuity, a client who's leveraging the guarantees that this product offers, they now have this diversified accumulation approach as well. We've got the benchmark S&P 500, we've got the NASDAQ 100, and we've got our volatility control index, a smart passage index. You have the ability to offer this on both a 1 and 2 year reset and a base or an enhanced par rate with that 1% strategy fee. Now, quickly, I'd be remiss, but I don't want to floss over this real quickly, but I want to show you a sales strategy or a concept. This is, if you've seen me present in the past, I've been using this since day one with this product. And the reason I've continued to show this slide is I would say at this point, about 80% of my producers that sell the personal income annuity and that are leveraging the Income Today rider, they use this strategy to maximize income. And here's just one way to couch it. If you look across the industry, it used to be that you could withdraw 4% of your retirement savings. And if you did that today, now they say there's a 70% chance that you won't outlive your assets. So to reduce that rate, industry experts now say you should withdraw about 2.5% to 2.8%. And with that, we're going to drop that failure rate down to 92%. So there's a 92% chance that you won't outlive your assets. And I always like to say, what kind of guarantee is that? I've spent my whole life working, accumulating this asset, and now you're going to tell me I can withdraw less than 3% per year, and there's still roughly a 10% chance that I won't have enough money to live throughout my life? Well, here's what we can do with the Nassau Personal Income Annuity. We can take that $100,000 premium, and we can lock in a guaranteed income starting immediately for a 68-year-old client of roughly $5,700 or 5.7%. But what we can also do is leverage the industry-leading guarantees inside of Nassau. Because if we activate that 5694 immediately, what that client is doing is leaving those 2 additional 7.5% bonuses off the table. So here what we do is we take, instead of activating the rider, we take a penalty withdrawal of roughly 6% or $6,015. Now, why we take that withdrawal, yes, we're reducing down our benefit base, but we're also replenishing it the first 2 anniversaries with that 7.5% bonus because we haven't activated the lifetime income rider. Then you see after that second contract anniversary or 24th month, we activate the income and we lock in that $6,015. So we've given that client a guaranteed 6% withdrawal rate. And there's a 100% chance that they won't outlive that asset because we're going to pay that 60-15 for life. So look at this as a way that you can, again, really leverage the product, really maximize that income. Last but not least, I want to talk about the personal protection choice, sort of the Swiss Army knife inside our portfolio. Details very similar to what you had with personal income annuity. The difference is you have the ability to enhance that guaranteed lifetime income if your client were to go into a nursing home or need in-home care. You have the ability to attach a legacy component, which is going to operate as a lump sum death benefit. And again, beginning February 1, we attach that return of premium, return of fee feature at no cost to your client. Now, I'm not going to spend a lot of time here. We talked about the income component with personal income annuity. You have that same income today, income tomorrow opportunity that you had with personal income annuity. Up to 45% bonus with the today rider or 14% simple roll-up with the tomorrow rider. The difference, though, with personal protection choice, you now have the opportunity to attach our care protection benefit. What this is going to do is it's going to enhance that guaranteed lifetime income that your client is receiving from Nassau by up to 250% if they were to go into a nursing home. It's going to enhance that guaranteed lifetime income up to 175% if your client's not able to fill 2 of 6 ADLs and needs at-home care. And that can be from a family member or qualified care practitioner. Really no restrictions there. One of the great differentiators was the fact that Nassau is going to pay this benefit directly to your client for up to 5 years, even if the account value is depleted to 0. And Marcus may be able to speak to this better, but as far as I'm aware of, Nassau is the only carrier that will pay this benefit once that account value has been depleted to 0. So again, it's peace of mind, it's predictability, and it's all built on a guaranteed basis. Not only that, now we've elected our income horizon of today or tomorrow. We've had the opportunity to attach the care protection benefit. Last but not least, we have the family protection rider or enhanced death benefit. Here, we're going to grow your client's premium at a guaranteed 10% simple through age 70, 5% simple age 71 to 85, again for a max of 10 years or until the client turns age 85. What this benefit will do, though, is pay in a full 100% lump sum payout directly to the beneficiary at time of death. So again, inside of one product, we've now covered an income need, we've protected against long-term care type concerns, and we've provided legacy protection if that's what the client's looking to accomplish. Much like personal income annuity, we've got a straightforward one-page illustration that's going to show you what all those benefits are on a guaranteed basis based on the strength of the industry-leading guarantees with Nassau Personal Protection Choice. Not only that, but again, beginning February 1, you now have a much more competitive, diversified accumulation story, again, with the S&P, NASDAQ, and volatility-controlled Smart Passage Index. 1 and 2 year chassis, base par rate or enhanced par rate for a 1% strategy fee. Again, knowing, you have that return of premium, return of fee feature now built in inside the Nassau Personal Protection Choice. So a lot of information. Hopefully you see the value in terms of the diversification story. Feedback, again, we consistently got from producers when we initially launched that 2-year Smart Passage Index. So I'm excited to have the opportunity to offer that index on a 1-year strategy, excited to have the NASDAQ as a complementary index, a complementary diversified index running alongside now the S&P and that Smart Passage Index. But know that all products we talked about today, Nassau Growth Annuity, Nassau Personal Income Annuity, Nassau Personal Protection Choice, again, will qualify you because you're partnering with Nassau through insurance agency marketing, will qualify you towards Nassau Elite, a program for only $1.75 million in annual sales. Will get you compensation bonuses of up to 75 basis points, retro to $1. Concierge service with dedicated new business case manager, dedicated post-service manager, as well as the opportunity for trip qualification if you were to finish in our top 50. A lot of great opportunities, a lot of great value add with the Nassau Elite 2022 program. Couple that with the fact that, again, we're working hard to build a meaningful, lasting partnership with you in insurance agency marketing. 2 AM Best upgrades over the last 3 years. Nassau Elite, service updates that will continue to bring the efficiencies back into your business, and a competitive, customizable product solutions that offer diversified accumulation story as well as a guaranteed portfolio. So with that said, I know that was a lot of time. Again, I want to first and foremost thank you for the opportunity to be here today. I want to thank you for the opportunity to earn your business. Marcus and the entire IAMS team, I want to thank you for your partnership and everything that you do. If there's any questions that you have, customized illustrations, marketing material, anything that we can do, please give the insurance agency marketing team a call at 800-255-5055. But I think now I'm going to kick it back to Marcus. We'll answer some Q&As here at the end of the presentation. But again, thank you very much for the partnership and for everything that you do. Marcus, I'll kick it back to you.
I appreciate it, Jake. Can you pop back to slide number 22 for me?
Slide number 22. Oh.
I know you and I have talked several different times on the growth annuity overall. And I just want to point one thing out on the growth annuity. There's several different ways you can utilize that product. You talked briefly on the increasing income rider. I know that when you get to the older clients, maybe 75 to 85 years old, a lot of those clients, some of those clients want income riders, but some of those clients don't want income riders. And you and I, Jake, have talked about that. Sometimes they can utilize just the free withdrawal option on that. But what are the odds of them keeping up with the percentage they're taking out? And the conversation I get into with my reps on the phone on that is, well, paying the income rider charge and versus the percentage they pull out, what is the average income percentage that they pull out? And I get anything from 4.5 to 5.5 to 6.5%. Well, if you were to look at, say, the Smart Passage Index, even on a 1-year Smart Passage Index, now that that's available, the last 10 years, the average return on that 5.93. The best 10-year period of time is 6.2. Even if you were to look at that from an overall standpoint, over the last 10 years is 5.93. So if your client's pulling out 5.5%, they're keeping up with the last 10 years as far as returns go. With that being said, there's no fee coming off of the accumulation value. So it's a way to really keep the policy ultimately intact longer term. They're not paying that fee. And the money is going to last longer. So again, there's different ways you can utilize these policies depending on the client's age. Am I correct on that, Jake, or do you have any feedback on that?
No, 100%. Like I say, I mean, there's, to your point, we talked about, I used the word customization and flexibility, right. Probably too much, but with the design and the structure and just everything that you walk through, there's a lot of different ways that you can leverage access to the returns. You can leverage access to income without significantly impacting the overall number. So I think you captured it really well. And like I say, these are why I think it's great to have a resource like you, so we can talk through case design and we can run through this, because there might be ways that you're not even looking at how you can use this product to maximize the benefit. So I think great point. I appreciate you saying that.
Yeah, I mean, you can utilize the growth annuity on several different aspects. So like Jake said, certainly give us a call if you are working on case. We'll certainly, there's different ways we can utilize that one, or the personal income or personal protection choice. So give us a call on those and we'll be able to help you out. But if there's any other questions, any updates on the care rider or the income riders out in California at this point?
Yeah, so right now, no, to your point, the care protection benefit on personal protection choice is not available in the state of California. Again, I don't see that changing anytime soon.
Okay.
In terms of the income rider, the income rider on growth annuity is only available on 10-year contract durations.
Mm-hmm.
In California, as you may have seen, the growth annuity is a 7 and 9-year contract. We
Mm-hmm.
are working with the state to get that approved. I don't have any timing at this point, but the goal is 100% to get that approved and get that up and running soon. So as soon as we have some stuff, we will definitely share that.
Okay. All right. At this point in time, I don't show any other questions at this point in time, but I do appreciate your time this morning, Jake. I appreciate the partnership with Nassau, the portfolio. I believe one of the best portfolios in the industry with the accumulation and income options, especially with the new additions, with the allocations and the income rider on the growth annuity. If there's anything I can do for anyone on the webinar this morning, please give me a call. You can reach me here at the office at 1-800-255-5055 or email me at marcus@iamsinc.com. But I do appreciate everyone taking time to listen this morning, and I'll look forward to seeing you at the next webinar. Thank you.